At the start of this year, I compiled a list of 100 makeup and skincare products that I wanted to finish this year, and it's safe to say that it has been, once again, a little bit of a fail. It was a little bit of a fail last year. You'd think I'd learned my lesson this year, but no, it has been a little bit of a flop, okay? It's not been great. So this quarter, I have finished 12 of the products on the list, creating a total, are we ready, of 56 products on this list finished this year. So a little over halfway. I think I've learned I need to pick a little bit nicer products, a little bit easier products, because a lot of the products on this list were really difficult. I don't know what brain space I was in when I put this list together, but I was clearly really challenging myself, and now I regret that. Just before we do jump into the video, everything on my face today will be linked down below, as well as everything that I mention in this video. If something takes your fancy, you know exactly where to find it. Also, like and subscribe because it would mean the world to me, and also because we are doing Vlogmas. I am uploading every single day in the month of December. A lot of really fun, amazing videos ready for you guys, so you don't want to miss out on that. Definitely stick around. Okay, so I'm going to start with like the skincare, hair care, and then move in to the makeup. I update this every quarter, so all of these empties were from this quarter. So the first one is the Brave New Hair Mask. I did not see a difference really when I used this. My hair is quite thick and it is also quite dry, but this didn't really moisturize it. My hair is so picky with hair masks. Like it only likes a very select few, and this one was not one that it liked. It just didn't do anything. I don't know what else to say. I am slowly working through my hoard of hair products and hair masks, so it is good to have it empty. I now have one less product in my drawer, but yeah, it didn't really do much. Next, I have my Beauty Bay Blemish Paste, and once again, I didn't see this doing much at all, really. This has salicylic acid and prebiotic in it, and it's one of those, you dot it on your skin, go to sleep, it kind of dries, and it's meant to soothe your spots. Now, I've said a lot that salicylic acid is my skin's best friend, but even with salicylic acid in this, I just didn't see much of a difference. I'm very lucky now. This half of the year, my skin has definitely calmed down. I'm on amazing antibiotics for my skin, so I'm led to believe that my skin issues are more internal than external. So I don't really know how well external skincare products would work for me, because the antibiotics have just been an absolute lifesaver, not gonna lie. But that being said, I have used skincare products before that have really helped, so I'm in two minds with this. I probably wouldn't repurchase it. I've said it before, Beauty Bay acne products aren't really for me. I actually love and stand by the Revolution salicylic acid range. If you're having really bad breakouts, definitely try that. It's really inexpensive and it's the only thing that works for my skin. So there you go. There's a tip for you. Next is a face wash. This is a rock foaming face wash. It's all in French, so I'm not gonna even attempt to pronounce it all, but it was really nice. It was just a cleanser at the end of the day. I take my makeup off, then wash my face with this. It did dry out my skin a little bit, but I have read that foaming face washes do tend to do that. So I mean, I probably should have known after reading that, but I just moisturize really well when I take my makeup off. I do that whether I use this or not because my skin is very dry anyway. It was nice. It's a big product to get out my drawers, which I'm very happy about. This year has definitely been all about trying to get rid of as much skincare as possible. Like this drawer here is my skincare drawer, and it was chocker at the start of this year, and I've been on a massive no-buy this year, so this drawer is finally able to breathe a little bit, which was the goal, so I'm happy about that. Okay, moving on to the makeup section of this video. I finished my P. Louise base this quarter. As you can see, there is absolutely nothing left in here. It is completely gone. I really did like this base. It was a nice, like very pigmented base, but I did find that it does crease on me, especially on my very uneven eyelids. Like I think it's this eye that has 2 creases in it, and then this eye just has 1, or the other way around. I'm pretty sure, yeah, no, this eye has 2 creases. So it kind of made my eyes look a little bit uneven throughout the day if it did crease into my eyes. I'm currently using my Urban Decay eye base, and that does seem to work a lot better for creasing. Maybe I just used too much of it, who knows? Honestly, this lasted me forever. This lasted me about 2 years of consistent use, so it's definitely worth the money. Next is a lip liner. This is the Colourpop Good and Plenty lip liner, and as you can see, it is completely used up. I loved this colour so much. It was like an off red bricky kind of shade. I'm not big into red lips, but this was a very everyday red. It was a very kind of muted, subtle red, and I really did love that. Just every day I either wore this shade or this shade, and I alternated between the two. Very sad now this is gone, but also happy because I do have a makeup empty, and that is always a cause of celebration. What can I say? So next I have a bunch of eyeshadows, and I have found that towards the latter half of the year, my eyeshadow empties do definitely go up quite a lot. So first I'm going to talk about my Modern Renaissance. I am pre-filming a little bit, so I will show you the inside of this palette without ruining my update. So this quarter I have finished 3 shades in this palette that were on the list to finish. The first was Golden Ochre. As you can see, it is gone. The second is Burnt Orange, which has also gone. And the third one was Warm Taupe, which, my baby, my love, I love Warm Taupe. I miss you, Warm Taupe. Warm Taupe sending you prayers. Like, honestly, Warm Taupe was really hard to use up because I loved it so much. So in one way it was hard, and one way it was just really easy. But yeah, those 3 were the shades that I had on this list to finish, and those were the 3 that I finished this quarter. I'm really happy with my progress in this. I think this palette is just really nice, and I'm really proud of all the progress. I was really scared to roll this palette in as my Pan That palette this year, but I think I've done really well. I've actually got Love Letter very lightly tapped on the middle of my lid. Not that you can see because I did tap it off with a glitter. I'm trying to use one shade in this palette every single day this month. It's the last month with my Pan That palette, so I'm trying to make as much progress as humanly possible. But yeah, 3 eyeshadows done in this quarter, which isn't too bad. Next, I have my Revolution Chameleon 1 shade. This was like a blue to white iridescent-y kind of shade. It wasn't the most pigmented at all, but I'm glad that I have it done. It was starting to get more into the hate panning territory towards the end of this eyeshadow. It really was. It was getting quite hard to use. I was using it on my cheeks as well as on my inner corners whenever I did blue looks, which, if you know me, is quite regularly. I do love my blue eyeshadow so much. It's my favorite shade to use. So it didn't take too long to use up, but it wasn't very good quality at all. I would compare this to Lumi from the Blue Moon palette, which is one of my favorite eyeshadows ever. It was like a B-Tech Lumi. And before anyone gets on me, I did a B-Tech, okay, I can say it. Next is the Soph X Revolution Cream shade. Technically, this is 2 products because I frankened 2 shades in to make this one shade. It was just a lid setting shade. I was determined to use it up, and here it is. It is completely used up. I'm very happy about that. So technically this is 2 products, but I do have it listed as 1 product on this list. So, you know, there is arguments to be made. Okay, there's maybe I can count this as 2. But once again, a really good product to have done because that is from my Soph X Revolution palette, which I have quite a few shades from my Soph X Revolution palette that I've been trying to finish this year, and I think I've made really good progress on it. Next, we have my Pan That base palette, and the shade was Mykonos that I was trying to finish, which is this shade down here. I don't know why I didn't put Malibu to finish on this list, because I have also finished Malibu actually in the same month we finished these 2, which was amazing. But yeah, only Mykonos was on this list. I don't think I even thought I would finish Malibu, so I just didn't even put it on the list, but more for me because here we go, I've finished it, and I can't even count it as an empty for this project because I didn't put it on the list because I was an idiot. But yeah, hopefully I can finish this blush. I am pre-filming, like I said. My Pan That base palette video would have already gone live, I think. I don't know, I'm filming so many videos for Vlogmas, I lose count. I don't know if I will finish this by that update. I really don't think I will, to be honest. I'm using this every single day, and it's getting tough. It's really getting tough. And finally, for this project, I have my Ofra Cool as a Cucumber Primer. This seems like ages ago that I finished this, but it was in this quarter and this is on the list to be finished. I really did like this primer. It was a very moisturizing primer. It made my skin a little bit tacky as well, and the smell is incredible. It's like a sweet cucumber. I love it. What can I say? I love it. This is the fail of the century once again. Will I do this project again next year, even though I failed miserably this year and last year? Yes, I will. Yes, I will. I like torturing myself. What can I say? I'm determined though. I really want to make more progress. I always make such good progress on this project at the start of the year, and then I just kind of forget it exists. So yeah, hopefully I will try and not do that in the coming year of 2024. Ugh, that sounds disgusting. So this is where I'm gonna love you and leave you guys. Not a great update, but you know what? I do so many project pans and I do so many amazing updates that I'll let myself off this once. What was your last makeup empty? Let me know down in the comments. I would love to know because I'm nosy. I hope you have an incredible day and I will see you tomorrow for another Vlogmas video. Bye bye!